Okay, good morning. It is 20 to 10 now on Wednesday morning. So we are starting to prepare the meat for the slow cooker. Now yes, I'm aware this goes against conventional wisdom to break your fast with something like a soup or vegetables, things that are easy to digest, but I haven't eaten in 5 days, so I'm going to have a roast dinner. So I've got a pan prepared here with butter, rosemary, thyme, or I was going to say oregano because I've been listening to too many TV shows, oregano, Himalayan salt and pepper, and it's preheated. So I'm going to sear the meat, quick turn it around, and then put it into the slow cooker for 8 hours. That'll be finished just before 6 o'clock. By the time the meat rests, we'll be good to go for eating. And that's the dog rolling around as well that you're hearing. I feel like I'm doing a cooking show now. I never signed up to do a cooking show. Oh dear God. Can you go somewhere else, dog? So you want to give it about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. Sorry, the audio is going to be kind of bad in this one. I'm really letting the meat pick up those herbs from the pan. Really, we're just searing it, so you want the edges to be brown. So I've got this thing on full heat. I'm just going to do this until all the edges of the meat are brown. That's starting to look pretty good now. So what we do now is to put it into the slow cooker. It's all seared into the slow cooker. Now what I've done in the slow cooker, there's tin foil that's been rolled up. This elevates the meat from the bottom so that it doesn't stick to the pan during the cooking process. I'm going to put nothing else in there. There's no need to put any other water or juices in there. It will excrete enough from the fats in it as it shrinks to keep itself moist. Okay, so I have just put the meat in the slow cooker, put the lid on, and I'm now going to set it for 8 hours. It's approximately like 2 minutes to 10 now, so with the 8 hours that'll be 6 o'clock, and with the 10-minute resting period for the meat, it'll be about 10 past, quarter past 6 when I actually eat, which is well past the 5-day mark. So let's set this. 3, 2, 1, go. So I haven't really talked this morning about how I'm feeling. I feel fighting fit. Sleep last night wasn't great, that's because I was having some back pain. I'm not sure if I was walking incorrectly yesterday along the beach, or I've been bending or stretching or sitting in the wrong way. I don't think my back pain is anything to do with the water fast that I've been doing. I looked at myself in the mirror this morning. I personally can see a difference. I'm wearing size down jeans and they're actually feeling loose. So, you know, I have lost weight over the last 5 days. Again, we're not going into too much about how much weight I've lost because I want to avoid people looking at this who have body image issues and want to, decide on the back of my video that they're going to stop eating forever. I'm feeling full of energy, I'm feeling happy. I say my extremities are not cold anymore, I'm not having any heart problems, I'm not having any, I don't feel sick, I don't have any headaches. I'm actually feeling great. I feel like I could do this for another 2 or 3 days. I certainly feel if I was to do this again, and I may do in 6 months' time, I certainly could potentially do 7 days instead of the 5 and be absolutely fine. Tricks to this are keeping busy. Always keep busy, get proper sleep if you can. As I say, I didn't get great sleep last night because my back was sore, so it took me a long time to get to sleep when I went to bed. But for the most part, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, and again, this just completely dispels that myth that the longer you don't eat, the more hungry you will be. It's just not true. You don't eat, your body goes into ketosis, it starts processing its stored energy in the form of fat to give you all the energy you need, and you're actually not hungry. Your body gets used to not eating, and it's absolutely fine. We are now at 7 hours and 56 to go, and this slow cooker is going to act as a sort of countdown clock for us, and you have no idea how excited I am to get my first mouthful of food. I went 0 to hero in terms of eating all the crap I usually eat to not eating at all, and I'm going 0 to hero to back to eating. If this has any negative effects, I will mention this in my, I guess, epilogue. So look out for that. The epilogue will be quite interesting, I think, where I will suggest things for what I would do differently, what went well, and what I do and don't recommend. Okay, good afternoon. It has just gone past 5 o'clock. We are into the final hours, so it's time to start prepping the things that will go with the meat. Everything sort of comes together at the same time. I'm really not sure how my fasting video has become a cooking show, but do let me know if you enjoy these cooking tips by MyAirMyles, and I'll certainly make more. I love cooking, and so if you want to see what I cook and how I cook it, I love cooking fresh foods. Leave a comment below to let me know that you enjoyed the cooking section of the videos, and I'll certainly make more cooking videos. That's not a problem at all. Anyway, so talk about things that we're going to put with the roast that will be ready in about an hour's time. We are putting the extra special jazzy potatoes, or what I call new potatoes, which I'm sure a bunch of you will get upset about because they're not new potatoes, they're jazz potatoes. Anyway, I'm going to boil all of these because we'll use some of these after the meal as well. So I'm just going to do them all. So I'm basically going to wash them, put them in boiling water and boil them for 10 minutes. I'll then let them cool for about 5-10 minutes, slice them in half, and we will saute them in the pan with the same herbs and spices that we did with the meat. Now, tatties do get processed as a sugar, as a glucose in your body. Now I'm going to saturate them with fat because, you know, we've got to try and get that fat into the body and satiate myself. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Okay, so we are at the half-hour mark now, and a lot's happened since you were last here. So we boiled the tatties for 12 minutes, and they are now cooling, getting ready for sautéing. The sauté pan has been prepared, it's got the butter, all the herbs, salt and pepper in it. Just needs to be heated up, which we'll do in a few minutes' time. The vegetables have been put in this pan, they'll be cooked for about 5 to 10 minutes in boiling water, and the Yorkshire puddings are going in now. It's been 5 days since I have eaten, and we are very nearly there, ready for eating. So I'm very happy. This is the best part about the fast, is getting to cook whatever you want at the end. All this fresh food, I'm seriously looking forward to eating. I'll have gravy granules as well. We've got new ones. Ah, Bisto. Yeah, so I'm not worried what the critics say. This is the best way to finish a fast. was good.
Did well.
Thoroughly enjoyed my first meal, my breakfast. Feeling extremely full now. Not bloated, but full, which I guess is part of the point of having a high fat diet. So I'm going to stop now before I overeat. So obviously I broke my fast at just after 6 o'clock this evening. I had that lovely roast beef dinner. It was really nice. I couldn't finish all the vegetables because I was starting to feel very full. There was about a 5 to 10 minute delay from swallowing the food to me feeling it in my stomach, and that obviously led to me feeling quite full at the end of the meal. The time now is 9:15 on Wednesday night. There's been no negative side effects from re-eating such a big meal with, you know, with meat in it, with carbs in it, with vegetables in it, gravy. I don't think I would have had too bad of an insulin spike as a result. It's not like I went and had a large bar of chocolate as my first meal, which I think may have had some serious sort of negative implications for me. So, I mean, I've been processing the food fine. I've not had any cramps in my stomach. I've not felt sick. I've not been sick. And I'm now on my way home. So I figured I would stop off in this car park because it's quite well lit and the camera will hopefully look not too bad in this light. It is obviously, you know, 9:15, so it's dark outside. So I wanted to just give you this update. As I say, I went 0 to hero when stopping, and I seem to have gone 0 to hero going back, and there's been no negative side effects for me. Now, of course, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that will be the same experience you'll have. You may have cramping if you go back to a big meal like that after you haven't eaten in 5 days. Maybe you need to start with a soup or soft boiled vegetables or fruit and work your way back up to a full meal. But for me, it's been absolutely fine. So the next question is, where do I go from here? My thoughts are that I will now go into intermittent fasting from here. I don't want to jump straight to 1 meal a day because that'll be hard to explain to my friends. So what I'm planning to do is go into a 12-8 eating window, which is an 8-hour eating window, and then have a 16-hour fasting window between 8 p.m. at night and 12 o'clock lunchtime the next day. I can't eat anything now. I'm out of my eating window again, so I'm back fasting. So essentially, on my day that I broke my fast, I had 1 meal. I will potentially give you another update in the morning to finish this off, and then, as I say, I will do an epilogue vlog where I will go over some questions that I think you probably have in your mind that, you know, came up to me throughout the process, and I'll answer all of those. Obviously, if you've got any questions, put them in the comments, and I will try to add those into the epilogue as well. Thank you for bearing with me throughout all of this. I hope this was somewhat educational or insightful to you, and as I say, be very careful about your planning and how you're going to do it if you decide to do this yourself. Alright, have a great day.